line. Ermey to the corner, hustling hard, played around the post there. There's a centering pass out front. Chance, they score! O'Reilly, I believe, sends it home, and London gets one back.
The net, and now the Knights get control, and Owen Sound's got to get back. Brought ahead by Oliver Bonk. O'Reilly going to the front of the net. Pass it to Julian, in front, they score!
We talked about it before. He makes things look so simple. Here's Cowan shooting! He scores! Through to center ice is O'Reilly. He'll dart in across the line, leaving it there. Centering pass out front. Sim with the shot. Tucked in front of the net. They score! Bouncing puck. London regains the lead.
Save from the Spirit netminder as again here comes O'Reilly shorthanded, walking in, and he scores. Second opportunity turns out to be the one for the Knights shorthanded. Sam O'Reilly gets things going. 1-0 London.
Started good, just got a little bit ugly.
And a turnover in front. O'Reilly, that one off the outside of the goalpost. They score on the rebound. And it's Easton Cowan points in 43 straight regular season games, and the wind is right out of the Saginaw sails.
Now we got a penalty here. Rick, it's going to Sault Marie. Favor of the extra attacker. Here's Will Nickel off the bench. 70 pass out front. Quick shot! Judy! They score!
And Dickinson showing great patience, but Schenkel, he's just been spot on, tracking the puck, making saves.
Comes free in front, another chance, another stop, rebound, that one goes in. Schenkel made a great stop, and then it was Oliver Van Gorp didn't connect. O'Reilly at the blue line. Gorp across, Dickinson a drive, scores! Sam Dickinson. I don't know if that will count as a power play goal, but it's a goal nonetheless, and it's a 3-1 lead for the Knights.
And trying to set it free. Now a tip for Cowan. Headman pass, and he has a man in Brustevich coming in. Front of the net, scores! What a play by Cowan and Brustevich, and another short-handed goal.
Some speed reaching after this one is Carson Harmer. Dickinson quickly takes it away, and this one sent back deep. O'Reilly spins out James Go. Here's a chance in front of shot. They score. O'Reilly picked James Go's pocket, and Will Nickel makes it a 5-2 game. Willis there forward in the corner. Squirts back out in front. Will Nickel here for the Knights, who has gotten it out to a 5-2 lead. And now O'Reilly back in shorthanded. He scores. O'Reilly shorthanded tally. Put the exclamation point on it. It's 6-2. And things go from bad to worse here for Saginaw in this third period.
As well as, of course, the great crew down there, Greg Sloan, Rick Doyle, and Sophie Bernier as well. They do a terrific job of the broadcast. They shoot, they score off a stick, and back behind Rye, and just like that, the London Knights have taken a 2-0 lead with 2 goals. And the
Bonk will go back for it. O'Reilly cuts for the net, top corner, scores. What a goal. Sam O'Reilly, the Oilers draft pick. Wow, with really no room. Well, I was wrong. There was room. Right over the right in favor of the Frontenacs. Dickinson tried to dump it in, hit a body. Here comes O'Reilly. Pass off for Van Gorp. He scores! Wrist shot, top corner. London Knights with a 1-goal lead.
Yeah, turnover in the neutral zone, and then the Knights able to come in with numbers.
To block that route, now Barkey finds O'Reilly, moves it across, they score! Sam Dickinson just out of the penalty box, and it's 2-0 London, and now back to the point, Barkey gets it back, top of the umbrella, near side for Dickinson. Dickinson spins, scores!
I think that was tipped in front.
I believe Sam O'Reilly got a piece of it. wing side. Julian drops it back to the point. Barkey keeps it in at the line. Denver Barkey centering pass. They score! O'Reilly makes it 5-0 London.
Now O'Reilly gets his second of the game to go along with an assist.
Succeeds. Denver Barkey softly off the glass. There's a 2-on-1. Tip it! Sam O'Reilly upstairs. Scores. Turned up. Period. Laid off the boards. London will control the draw. Now a 2-on-1 developing. Here's Barkey and O'Reilly. Barkey shoots the rebound. Shooting. He scores.
Vucevic, near side O'Reilly, back down low near right corner. Sim, top of the near circle. O'Reilly does a fire. He'll switch spots with Vucevic. One-timer, scores! Holds it in on the power play. It's 4-1.
That shot hits somebody in front of the net, tracked down by the Rangers D, and they'll try to clear the zone, but kept in by the Knights. To the shot, they score! Right off the hook! Tipped in front of the net, 1-0.
He's a pretty good shooter on this London Knight team.
Anytime you give a guy like Julian that much space, he's usually going to capitalize.
Opportunity, they score. Bar down here right off the face-off. It's Sam O'Reilly, and it's 5-1 London as they really take momentum back to theirs.
Down, the Knights ramp it up. Right wing side, O'Reilly. Down to the corner. Montgomery back out for a shot by Fagan, who scores.
Once again for London, tapped on Julian, plays it back. Scott there by O'Brien of the Sarnia Sting. Centering press, goal! Front of the net, Cam Allen. Power, play on. The seam pass fired wide. Again by Montgomery, back to Denver Barkey, waits to O'Reilly, touch, front of the net, score! Levinson, cover the hat trick. Off the jacking Fisher. Kick free by Denver Barkey. Spencer back down to the corner. Centering pass. Barkey got the shot away. There's a chance. Up top, Montgomery. Oh, man. Deposits it. This afternoon, O'Reilly trying to find his man Barkey. This has formed a pretty good line. Here's O'Reilly in front of the net. What a hit by Barkey as they score.
Down on the ice. O'Brien's out of position. He was tied up by Barkey. They score! Sam O'Reilly goes upstairs. The London Knights capitalize on the power play. O'Reilly has 15 on the season. The Knights are on the board.
6:53 the time of this one to get the Knights, as you say, on the board at 2-1. The Edmonton Oilers prospect able to bring some of the London Knight fans to their feet. As you see Felak trying to fend off his man, and then Vucevic got it to O'Reilly at the corner of the crease, and then able to beat goaltender Nick Serzica on the short side to make it a 2-1 hockey game. So
London as well as O'Reilly peels in across the line. 2-1-1 happening. Here's a chance in front of the net. They score! Denver Barkey opens it up. Finland's coming over from the BCHL. But a missed assignment by the Ice Dogs D. Van Gorp off that high post. There's another shot. They score! This time, O'Reilly, and it's 6-0. Pushed up against the boards. Montgomery with the puck. Siphons it on for Vaughn. For Barkey. K-Bach in front of the net. Another chance. They score! Looks like Sam O'Reilly. And it's 4-1. And now Sudbury back out through the center ice. Omar having difficulty. Here's Sam O'Reilly shooting. He scores. He got in behind the D. 2-0 London.
Here's Julian, a backhand pass to O'Reilly. He's got a step on two men. O'Reilly stops, trying to contain him. O'Reilly gets away from him, goes right to the front of the net, passes it off, scores! Dickinson puts it in. What a play by O'Reilly, and the London Knights lead it.
Way down the wing, sends it in across the line. O'Reilly after it. Nurmi parks himself in front of the net. Here's a jet. Montgomery! Draw, tipped in front of the net, batted away, and Wood have enough legs off the post. Pete sees an Ingersoll native, played up along the wing. O'Reilly wheels in across the line, hot pass, Holden and shooting. He scores, and London opens it up early in the first period. Here's
shot, Herbeck the save. Puck ends up behind the net. Knights still putting on the pressure. Loose puck in front. Herbeck first stop, and that one goes in.
Turn here on home ice, and again, the London Knights doing good work behind the net. They get it out there.
Pass to Nickel. Nickel's got a lane to the net, drops it back to O'Reilly. Backhand pass. One-timer scores. What a setup. That's Blake Montgomery finding the back of the nets, and the Knights are up by
against the board. O'Reilly barging his way past Reed, stops, now a pass in front of the net, score! What a three-way passing play by the Knights, and it's 3-0. Ania drifts it in deep, Elliott around the boards, picked up by the Knights captain. He'll fork it ahead for O'Reilly, back the other way. Jet score! Don't have the goal! Denver Markey ties this hockey game. Dickinson picked that one off. O'Reilly, 3 now, Knights in the cross line. Good stem, quick shot, scores O'Reilly! Was it Gracie? Started it home. 4-1. London. Roughing call to Hookie. Here's a chance for Riley. Shoot! Scores! He's on now. Trying to find Ray. Broken up by O'Reilly. In across the line. Here's O'Reilly chipping it home on the return feed. Follow the hat trick. The peanut gallery is up.
Couldn't get it past Dickinson. Second time Gallianoff couldn't get it past Dickinson either. Down low, Sim. Julian Dickinson scores! He has got a bullet. He'll shoot it in. Medvedev to the bench. Gallianoff went down. Ice Dogs can't clear. Nurmi with a shot. Oh, they score! No, it's off the post. Now it's in. They score. With 2:11 to go, it was O'Reilly, after it hit both posts, stuffed it in, and it's 5.
Dickinson down to Bach. Towards the net, deflection, save, rebound, scores! Easton Cowan. Its net crashes into the goaltender. Elliott's slow to get up. Now it'll be a breakaway the other way. Austin, Easton Cowan, game on his stick. Easton Cowan, backhand, scores! First career hat trick, Easton Cowan.
To the top. Cowan with Bonk loaded up in the left circle. Cowan below the goal line. O'Reilly spins it across the front. Wanted Cowan deflected on the way through. Dickinson top of the right. Cowan in the circle. Scores. Easton Cowan took 23 seconds on the
D and right side pass for O'Reilly. Has some steam and some room. O'Reilly shooting. He scores. 1-0. Boy, that'll give you motivation for the next hockey game, won't it? Playing around the boards. There's Willis. Touched up by Cowan. Shoots! Scores!
Out of his head, directs Halton in, sends it back through, they score. What a pass. Easton Cowan connects with Sam O'Reilly, back door, and it's 3-0 Knights. Switches off, works it right across the ice. Halton in the slot, shoots, stopped by Mayette. Another save, and do they keep it out? No, London scores again. Sam O'Reilly, too good with the stick, steals it and works the puck ahead for Haltonen. Now Cowan, across the zone, they score. Number 9 for the London Knights. That's Sam O'Reilly.
Peppered, another chance, dished off again. Cowan takes a peek, O'Reilly
Gobble this puck up here for Jesse Nurmi. Nurmi with a step. Here's Jesse Nurmi for Sim. Shot, tip in and scores.
And then drops the back. Watch this. Saucer pass to the backhand. Had to reach out and then sets it on a platter for O'Reilly, notching his 28th.
on the hold. Set free by the Knights, and Dickinson and Barkey. Look at Barkey scoot down the wing. Denver Barkey. In and out on spell. Let's see. London continues on the power play, 40 or less. Front of the net. Cowan down low. O'Reilly waits. He couldn't drop the payload. He had the wide open cage. Now Barkey shoots it. Another chance.
Dickinson takes it off the faceoff, trying to flip it ahead of James Petrosky. Dickinson, O'Reilly to the net, the pass across, scores! Back to back in the final minute for the Knights. Sam O'Reilly putting them up 2-1.
Sam Dickinson making an impact on this.
Taken away by O'Reilly, bank pass ahead. Here's Woolley after it against Bedkowski. Worked it free, leans in on Rogers. As Woolley showing his strength, there's a shot in front, they score! Denver Barkey. Come back into the Owen Sound zone. O'Reilly, they got a 2-on-1 chance potentially. Barkey down low, delays. Barkey passes through for Cowan, cross crease, they score! Over to O'Reilly. Get in the London zone, trying to get the puck back with the extra attacker out there. And now it's a 2-on-1. O'Reilly. And here's the chance at the trick, but he goes over to Cowan and he'll put it home. The empty net goal, and it's 7-4 for the Knights. Pass nearly cut off by Bowie. Ray pins Reed on the board. Gabe Smith comes in. Now to the net is Reed, and he scores! The hat trick for Noah Reed.
On the boards, and Denver Barkey bounces one onto the blade of Bonk. Headman pass, O'Reilly and across the line. Denver Barkey, front of the net. To the boards, Cowan, O'Reilly, he'll give way to Denver Barkey for the trick, score! Denver Barkey scores the hat trick and sucks it away. Dasher board, headman pass for Easton Cowan, pass to Saunders, here's Cowan again, in and out, score! Easton Cowan, 5-2 London.
Sauter after it, right wing side, Panofemis up and out of the zone. This one will go, finding its way in. Easton Cowan on a break, Cowan to the net front, he scores! Easton Cowan open scoring in game 4. It's 1-0 London with nearly 7 gone by in the... And out of the zone it'll go with 30 seconds to go on the power play for the Knights. Moved in right wing side, Denver Barkey below the goal line. Barkey, top of the circle, Dickinson shot, he scores! And an exclamation mark on the power play. Save below the goal line, it'll go. Kicked out left wing side, Haltonen, touch pass back, Cowan with it. Cowan moving in front, they score. Sam O'Reilly, one-timer on the power play. And the Knights strike for back-to-back goals to Tatum. Chipped up the ice, Cowan on a 1-on-2, reinforcements come in. Cowan gets around McCall. Cowan back behind, trying to chip it through, they score! Sam O'Reilly! The London Knights win this one with 30.
The man stemmed off nicely by Reed, but there's O'Reilly in front of the net. Sam O'Reilly, Dickinson shooting!
back to that to get him in for that opportunity at the very least.
Dickinson to drive and he scored. There's once again, it's Sim who gets a stick in the right place at the right time.
As they're able to work it back to the point, quick one-timer, and with the Knight cruising across.
Off the face-off, loose puck for Cowan. They'll drive the play through center. Cowan hits the brakes. Long shot, he scores! Goes back for it. He'll rip that around. Down low, Cowan up front, and Riley scores! Sam O'Reilly with a chance in front, puts it home. And London take their first lead in game 2.
The first round pick of the NBA.
Knocked down by Sam O'Reilly. Here goes Nermy the other way. Nermy scores! Jesse Nermy with the answer back for London.
He's so good at bringing it up near the defenseman. It just opens up options for him.
He scored! Guess who? Kasper Halttunen. Another multi-goal game. And it's a multi-goal lead for the London Knights. The puck goes wide. Anderson goes to change. They score in front off the tip. Sam O'Reilly at the side of the net. Redirects it in, and it's an early 1-0 lead for London.
Sam O'Reilly stays hot. He had a goal and an assist in Game 5 against the Oshawa Generals.
Out there with Easton Cowan. Cowan crossing in. Move through the middle. Cowan off the backhand. They score!
Pochon, sa remise de l'autre côté vers Roy. Roy là, qui va d'une mauvaise remise, coupée par O'Reilly. Sortie de Barkey vers Cowan, qui lance dans un filet désert. Et les Knights de London mènent par 2 buts.
Here's Sam O'Reilly. Out front, Cowan scores! Cowan off the doorstep. Puts it home. And the London Knights charge in front 2-0.
There's your tournament leader in points, and he's going to get his 3rd goal of the